Hello and welcome to the market update from 15th of April to 19th April 2024. So let's start with US 10-year Treasury bond yield. The US 10-year Treasury bond yield closed at 4.6 percent, and they've been closing at highs from last few months, few weeks actually. This is an interesting point to note that when this US bond yield reaches at this level, if we look at the previous data in the last year, when US Treasury started rising beyond 4.75% in the month of somewhere in the month of September to November, the Indian market reacted in a way which also was led by the high fuel prices. So the fuel prices, which in those months was trading at crude oil prices, which is trading at $90 a barrel for the starting from the month of September to till it lasted the month of November. We saw that the market in that time, the Indian market in that time, started correcting, and it corrected somewhere about the 6 to 7%, and it was for a month of 2 months when when the market was giving a very low returns to the investor. So this might be a point where this could happen in this in next few months, as the global turmoil is increasing, the US bond yields are rising, the oil prices due to the Iran and Israel conflict might rise, even though there has been a surprise move, which will be discussed in the next few slides. So let's move to the how the global markets reacted to the last week. We see that with the there's a global turmoil happening in the and with that the all the markets were either flattish or they entered in a negative domain. So we see that the US market was down by 3 to 5%. The European market was down was close to 1%. The Indian market was down by 1%. The other Asian markets were down by 2 to 6%. So there's a global impact on the conflict the escalation that's going on in the market. Now we look at the oil prices, which was in a surprise move, has actually gone down to $87 a barrel after rising reaching a high of $90 a barrel for this financial year. But definitely the conflict, as in when if it gets escalated, we'll definitely see that the oil prices should go up above $90. If that happens, then we might be in a situation which I showed you in the earlier slide, that we might have a correction, much correction happening into the Indian market. For the FIIs and the DIIs, FIIs sold close to 11,867 crores in this week, and DIIs bought close to 9,036 crores worth of equities in this week. With this, the total sum of FIIs and DIIs for the month became negative, close to 900 crores. So FIIs and DIIs had altogether sold Indian equities worth of 900 crores, where the DIIs would be net buyers and the FIIs would be the net sellers. On the gold, if we look at the gold prices reached was up by 1.22%. And closed at 72,800 per 10 grams. We know the factors that all the countries are buying gold, primarily because there's a global conflict that is rising. So this prices might be stable at this point, but yeah, there's definitely an up move that we'll see to the gold prices happening. So let's see how the Indian market performed in the last week. After reaching a high in the previous week, this week the markets corrected. They were down by close to the broader market index was down by 1.5%. Nifty Bank was down by 2%. Nifty Midcap corrected by 2.7%. Nifty Smallcap was down by 1%. If we look at the PE valuation, Nifty 53 PE is after this correction is trading at 22.7, which is fairly valued at 2 years average and below 5 years average. Nifty Midcap 50 PE is trading at 34.2, which is high, which is very high, close to 2 years and 5 years high. Nifty small cap 100 trailing PE is at 27.2, which is about 2 years average and just on 5 years average. If we look at the Buffett indicator, that is the ratio of the total market cap to the GDP, the ratio comes close to 97.15, which shows that the market is currently fairly valued at the current valuation. Now we move to the Indian bond market. The Indian bond markets also have started rising. It is currently 10-year government bond is now trading at 7.225%. If we look at the yield curves, the short-term, mid-term, and the long-term yield curves are still flattish, showing that the investment confidence is still shaky. So that is all from my side. Hope you enjoyed this weekly update. Do share, like, subscribe to our channel so we could bring more videos on this. Thank you.